Welcome back to the final guests of the Rich Eisen Show Big Game Bonus Special, and we're putting the special in that bonus special with the proud parents of the Kelce brothers, Jason and Travis Kelce, playing in this year's Super Bowl. It is time to welcome Ed and Donna Kelce to the Rich Eisen Show. Good to see you guys.
Well, thank you. It's great to be here.
It's an honor.
Oh, gosh. It's ours as well.
Yeah.
How
this
cool
is awesome.
is this? Is this the greatest
I don't
or
know
what?
how much better it can get.
Oh, geez. This is just such a, it's just like a dream come true. It's really awesome.
Now, when Championship Sunday hit,
Yeah.
and, you know, you were kind of in a rocking chair in the NFC Championship game. That game really wasn't much
Yeah.
in doubt.
Yeah.
But what was it like, Donna, watching the AFC Championship game, knowing that you needed one more result that was completely up in the air
Yeah.
for your sons to play in the Super Bowl?
It was just so stressful. We're just wondering, what the heck are we going to do? You know, is this going to really happen? You know, it just kept going back and forth, and they were tied. And then when the Bucker kick went up, we're like, please make it. And they
Right.
made it. It was awesome. It was like just so exhilarating. And then it's like, oh my gosh, they're actually going to play each other. You know,
Then you realized, right?
somebody's not going to be happy at the end of the game. Yeah.
Exactly
So,
right.
but it's us. It's really cool.
So, what is it like, Ed, to have two sons playing in the Super Bowl? And then, obviously, Donna, you hit
It's pretty
that
cool.
question too.
It's pretty cool. I mean, you know, it's,
Can you believe it? Do you have
it's
to
been,
pinch
you know,
yourself?
it's been something I dreamed about since Travis was drafted in 2013. And I can believe it. I'm excited. It can't get much better than this.
Yeah.
Maybe 150 tie, and everybody gives up.
And they just go home,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, they both get one.
Yeah, and you know what? You have both teams, officials, everybody go home, but those two will be out there until somebody's a winner.
I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you
Yeah.
know both the boys.
Yeah.
I've to be honest with you, I don't believe we've ever had Jason on the program. We'd love
Okay.
to have him, but Travis is, one of our favorite guests. I've known him more than anybody
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
From Kansas City, from that Chiefs team.
For sure.
He's quite the character.
Yeah. I'm surprised it hasn't happened before now, because I think all throughout the NFL history, there's been like 400 sets of brothers.
Right.
So why hasn't it happened until now?
I don't know. It just had to be a special Kelce
I
gathering.
guess so, yeah.
It's just really strange.
When did you guys know they wanted to play football? When did that happen?
Before we let them. And I think it was like they wanted to play Pee Wee football.
Right.
And I said, nah, no one's ever said I was really great I was an athlete at Pee Wee football. So it's like we waited until they got into school and there were actual rules that you had to go by.
Sure.
There weren't a lot of youth football opportunities in Cleveland Heights.
No.
I think when Jason played in middle school the first year, they were both. I mean, Travis watched that, and if there was ever any doubt, that sealed it for Travis. He wanted to play football too.
Yeah.
And it's not just so. What's this photograph we saw here? If you wouldn't mind taking a look over your right shoulder, we saw this on.
Yeah.
on I think you posted
They're
this
really
on
young,
Twitter.
so am I.
So
Yeah.
What are we looking at right here?
I think I'm guessing 5 and 7. That's what I'm thinking.
Wow.
It's at my mom's house, so it's a long time ago, 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mid '90s. I think
Yeah.
1995 was the date that you put on your Twitter feed.
I think it was. I was guessing, but probably.
What were they like at that age, Ed?
They were
Nuts.
nuts. They were competitive. They were very tight from an early age. The two of them.
Yeah.
Travis wanted to be just like Jason and do everything Jason did. So much so that he went on in very many ways in other sports to surpass his brother. And certainly, Jason's basketball skills weren't what Travis's was.
Right.
True. He had the
and,
ultimate competitor right in the house.
Right.
And they were competitive. They were competitive. They were almost to the point of antagonistic at times.
Got to separate them?
I'll tell you what, it was always, you can't say that about my brother, only I can say that.
Ah.
Both of them ready to, get right to a fight with anybody that wanted to challenge either.
Yeah.
How many times you have to pull the car over? How many times you have to
we
pull the
threatened a lot, but yeah, that was a lot.
That's just, it's typical.
You know, it's like he's touching me, you know, the whole bit like that. I mean, we've all gone through it. Yeah, it's not fun. It's no different with athletes than it is with anyone else.
Except that happened 3 days ago, though, is what you're saying, pretty much, right?
I think they stopped fighting in high school. I think that's when they did. Yeah, no more fights.
Okay, so what's your day looking like Sunday? What do you got? Where are you going to be stationed? Do you know yet?
I think, you know, we're at the Chiefs Hotel because the Eagles Hotel is kind of full with family and grandchildren.
Well, your family?
Well, grandparents. You only get 2 rooms. So,
okay, I got it.
Yeah, she's got her folks there to help out with the babies.
I mean, we can't help out. We're doing this, so. Yeah, so plus, she's got her folks there. So anyway, we're at the Chiefs Hotel, going to get on the bus, go to the pregame party, have some fun, listen to some music, and then go to the game. I mean, we're looking so forward to this. Thank goodness we only had to wait 2 weeks.
But really, put me in your shoes here. Like, what is it like to watch a game where both of them are playing in it, and it's the ultimate championship?
I'll give you a call Monday and let you know.
I know, like you have there's no frame of reference,
for all
right?
the marbles? No.
Right.
No, I can tell you we've watched them play, not often, you know, because they're in different conferences.
Yes.
We've only seen them play, you know, like only 2 or 3 times because one's in the AFC, the other one's in the NFC. But because of that, this could happen. So this is like icing on the cake.
Do you ever reach out to the Mannings to say what's to get for advice or anything like that?
No, but Cheryl Bosa reached out to me, you know, for the game because her son was playing.
I'm sure Archie's got some advice for us.
I'm sure you would.
Yeah, probably.
What did Cheryl Bosa tell you?
Yeah, she just wanted to wish us luck. You know that she is a mother of, you know, multiple NFL players,
yes,
and she knows, you know, what she goes through. And she said, you know, I just hope everyone comes out and everyone's healthy at the end of the game.
Of course. And so the phrase that, you know, I've got 3 kids, 14, 11, and 9.
Wow.
And the phrase that we hear, you know, in our friends group with parents, and we hear this all the time, and is that you're only as happy as your least happy child.
Yeah,
so
that's a good point.
As a mom, you know one of your children will be exhilarated on Sunday night and the other one will be the exact opposite. What's your role going to be, do you think, Sunday night?
You know, it's logistics. Obviously, the Super Bowl, only the winner and the winner's family is allowed on the field.
Yeah.
So
you're going on the field.
Yeah, you want to embrace the winner. I mean, you know, he won.
Right.
But obviously, we want to go back to the player hotel. There's a post-game party afterwards.
Yeah.
And Ed might get to go down, I guess, to the locker room. He's a guy. I can't go.
Yeah.
But when I do see my son, I will just embrace him, tell him I love him. There's nothing I can say that's going to make that day better. Just isn't.
What do you think, Ed?
Pardon?
What's your role going to be Sunday night?
My role is going to be to find the loser first. Just, you know, little hug. Sorry this happened to you. Sulk. Take a couple weeks to, you know, cry about it, whatever you want to do. Throw stuff, break stuff, whatever. Then
they
nose back to the grindstone and get up and change the outcome next year.
They don't lose easy, you just said.
No, they do not like. That's not in their vocabulary. Win is all. Dubs are all that matter. I just, you know, it's. I mean, that's why they're professionals. You have to believe that you're going to win every single game.
And who do they get their personality from the most? I mean, Jason in that Mummers outfit after Philadelphia won. You know, Travis screaming, you know, you got to fight for your right to party. Who turned him on to the Beastie Boys in this family? Who was that, you know, from back in the day?
Never heard of the Beastie Boys.
Okay.
Yeah, he found that all by himself.
Okay, that was on his own?
I thought that was a pair of hockey players, a couple of brothers in Canada or something.
Oh, yeah, right. I like that. All right, so from both of you, that's where they get their personality, these guys?
I think it's a mix, of both of us.
Okay.
They both have a sense of humor. One's quieter, likes to be at home. The other one likes to be everywhere but home. Mm-hmm. So I think it's a mix.
And how about your Papa John's relationship. What do you got right here? What are you selling, Donna?
That was pretty cool. I think there's like some pizzas out there in the Philadelphia and Kansas City area.
Yes.
They're split. You know, one's a cheesesteak, the other one's buffalo chicken.
Yes.
And for the rest of the country, they got if they say Mama Kelce, it's 25% off. They can either get a Philadelphia cheesesteak or a buffalo barbecue chicken.
So all they got to do is use the code Mama Kelce. You're a code. You're a discount code.
I know.
Donna, look at you, what your kids have done.
It's silly, I know.
You're a discount code. Just use Mama Kelce this weekend to get 25% off either a barbecue chicken pizza or a Philly cheesesteak pizza based on who you're rooting for. Coming up, that's a whole week. My gosh, it's valid for a whole week. You could use that.
Cool.
All the way through to the 18th of February here. And then one last thing. I know in my 20 years of doing this that the players certainly don't like to talk about it, so maybe you guys would. I don't know. You guys are going to Canton. You know, you're going to Canton twice. You're going to Canton twice, and that is a fact. And what does that mean for an Ohio family for this to be happening for you?
Oh man!
I don't know that it's for
never
an Ohio
set in
family.
stone.
I think it's the ultimate dream. I mean, you want to play this game, be the best you can be. You get Super Bowl rings, wonderful. You play at a high level. You make incredible relationships and friendships.
Yeah.
You know, you experience that locker room for 10, 12, 15 years, whatever. And to go to Canton is a culmination of all that. It's
Right.
That's what all that hard work has been for.
Right.
And you're gonna love, yeah.
Yeah.
There won't be I'll have handkerchiefs with me on that day. You can be sure.
I bet.
I bet
you will be.
Yeah.
And of course, it seems like Jason will reach it first, right?
It's possible. Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
because he'll
quit first. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I always say Jason will quit when he thinks it's time. Travis will quit when they tell him, no, you may not play anymore.
For sure.
That's your assessment too?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, they both love it. They love the camaraderie. I think they just like, you'll never be with those type of individuals at that high of a motivation level and charismatic, group of guys ever again in your life. It's just, that's the way it is on your team. It's just amazing, and everything they've had to go through, all the adversity, all the stories behind it. Their community outreach. It's just a special group of people.
Yeah, and Andy Reid for Travis, I think, has been spectacular.
Huge.
Now, I know Jason's had multiple coaches.
He was a perfect coach for
drafted
Travis.
both of them.
Why would you say he's a perfect coach
Because
for Travis?
very much a father figure, very, very much a player's coach, which is pretty well known. Can feel for the players, but by the same token, certain behaviors have to stop.
He was a hothead when he first came in that league.
He was. He had a few issues, to say the least.
Yeah.
And I think Andy Reid was the perfect guy for him.
Yeah, I think so too. But Andy drafted both of them.
That's right, he did.
Yeah.
There's so many side stories. Nick Sirianni worked with Andy.
That's right.
Just so many.
And then the side story of them all. The brothers playing in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, pretty cool.
So thanks to you both for providing us with that storyline. Enjoy the weekend.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy the game. Again, I know
it's going to be pure joy.
Excellent. I'm glad.
Awesome.
I'm glad that you guys are. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice meeting you too, Rich.
You've raised some Hall of Famers.
Thank you.
Raised some Hall of Famers. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And again, use the code Mama Kelce. This weekend, you get 25% off either a barbecue chicken pizza or a Philly cheesesteak pizza based on when you're ordering one at Papa John's. Good to have you guys here. Have a great time.
Thanks.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.